know, there's another guy in about 2 years that comes up off the books. You know, that we'll see what happens with them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
He's staying right here, baby.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
You know what? I need to get a better. I need to get a better hat for this video. Let's see. What do I got? Here we go. I think this is a little bit more fitting, right? Hopefully this guy lasts me another 12 years, because if you guys didn't hear the news, Mike Trout is going to sign a 12-year, $430 million deal with the Angels. He's going to sign that extension. Now, the deal hasn't been 100% confirmed by the club or by Mike Trout yet, but Jeff Passan, guy who writes for the Angels, MLB is tweeting about it, Cut4, pretty much every baseball account is tweeting about it. It's going to happen. And just in case it doesn't, I am going to jump in the pool with my Angels sweats, my Angels hoodie, and this hat on, in a different video if it ends up falling through. But anyway, yes, Mike Trout, 12 years, $430 million. I was laying right there. I had my alarm set for like 8 in the morning, and then I slept through it, and I woke up around like 8:30, and usually I wake up and there's a decent amount of notifications on my phone from Twitter and Instagram and text and all those things, and one of them that I saw was from my dad. It was a text from my dad, and that was the first thing I opened, and so I saw my dad's text, and he goes, "Trout, 12 years?" And I was like, "Dad, what are you talking about? I know it's Taco Tuesday, but you're starting your drinking a little too early." So then I proceeded to go to Twitter, and yeah, I saw it all. This was actually my face as I was waking up, reading all the news, reading all the tweets about Mike Trout. Okay, so a couple things about the contract. Yes, it's a 12-year deal, but technically Mike Trout is still signed for 2 more years, so it's an extension on those 2 years, so technically it's kind of a 10-year deal. And according to Bleacher Report right here, it says the 10-year extension will be worth $363.5 million and includes a full no-trade clause, and added that the contract would not include any opt-outs. So similar to how Bryce Harper didn't want any opt-outs when signing with the Phillies, I guess Mike Trout wants the same thing. He wants to start or stay here, build a culture around him, and try to build a team and win the World Series by staying here. This is the third $300 million deal that's gone out in the last like month. Manny got 10 years, 300. Bryce got 13, 330. Now Mike Trout is getting a 10-year, $360 million extension. It's just like, this is crazy how much money's been flying around this sport. And yeah, guys like Craig Kimbrell still aren't even signed. And Nolan Arenado, he got an extension earlier too. I forgot he got paid. There is some Henry white hair on this hat, man. My dog does not stop shedding. But really with the Mike Trout extension, like everybody was asking me, yo, do you think Trout's gonna sign with the Angels? Do you think he's gonna leave and test free agency? And this was honestly a shock to me, because I don't understand truly why Mike Trout wouldn't want to at least test free agency. Even if he wanted to re-sign with the Angels, I feel like, you know, you're a once-in-a-generation type player. You can get the moon if you wanted to on your contract. So the fact that he didn't even want to test it, he just wanted to take the deal, I guess it's a little bit of a safer route because he's getting his money now. You know, injuries won't have an effect on his contract, things along those lines that do make a little bit of sense. But honestly, this was a shock to me because I did not expect him to sign an extension with the Angels, or I didn't expect him to re-sign with the Angels, whatever, before hitting free agency. So I was very shocked. I'm very excited. I'm very happy about it. And, you know, we get the best player in the world on our team for 12 more years. And I'm just so happy he's not going to Philly. Shelfie, take that. Oh, but we got Harper. You wanted Trout. You wanted him. But I mean, if we just take a look at Mike Trout in the career that he's already put on since getting his first full season in 2012, It's just incredible. In 7 seasons, or in 7 full-length seasons, he has never finished outside of the top 5 of MVP voting. Only one time has he finished outside of the top 3. He's won 2 MVPs, he's won 6 Silver Sluggers, he won the Rookie of the Year. He's been an all-star in every single full season. But I mean, yo, just take a look at Mike Trout's rookie season, right? He hit 326 with a 399 on base, a 963 OPS. He had 49 steals to go along with his 30 home runs and 83 RBIs. That's an MVP caliber season. He finished 2nd place in the MVP. The only reason Mike Trout didn't win the MVP in his rookie year was because Miguel Cabrera hit the Triple Crown. That's what it took for him not to win the MVP. A freaking Triple Crown. We hadn't seen one of those in years. He finally won his first MVP in 2014, hitting 287 with a 939 OPS. He had 36 bombs, 111 RBIs, 39 doubles. He didn't steal as many bases. He only had 16 steals. He's starting to get his speed back up to where it was, you know, in the earlier years now, because, you know, he's starting to steal a little bit more. But I mean, look at Mike Trout's last 2 years. It's crazy that this guy just seems to be getting better. Last year in 2018, Mike Trout hit 312 with a 460 on base percentage, a 628 slugging, and an OPS of 1.088. In an OPS plus of 199, 39 home runs, 79 RBIs, 24 doubles. He also stole 24 bases. He finished 2nd place in the MVP voting, but let's be real. Last year was Mookie Betts' year. The Red Sox, 2018 was all about the Red Sox. Mookie Betts, he deserved to win that year, so good for him. But Mike Trout, that's an MVP caliber year, man. Getting an on base of 460? What? And even the year before that, bro, Mike Trout finished 4th place in the MVP voting, and he only played 114 games. If he didn't get hurt in 2017, Trout may have been in, once again, the top 2 of the MVP voting. He had a 306 average with a 442 on base, a 629 slugging, a 1.071 OPS, 33 home runs, 72 RBIs. Like, this man can play the friggin' game, and he's a 5-tool player. I think Mike Trout's weakest aspect is probably his arm, and even his arm isn't that bad. It's still a pretty good arm. Man, I can't believe that it's actually just like, it's a thing now. Mike Trout will be playing with the Angels for most likely all of his career, if not just the strong majority of it. And it's just like, you could never tell, because yeah, Mike Trout, he loves the Philadelphia Eagles. He's always at the Eagles games. He grew up like 45 miles away from the stadium or Citizens Bank Park or whatever. So like, it makes sense that people would think he wanted to go back to, you know, back east to play with kind of his hometown, but he never said anything in the media. He's never, you know, involved in anything that would make you think he's thinking one way versus the other. He's always very professional. He shows up to work, he gets in, he gets out. So, you know, it really, you never really knew what he wanted to do. But now we know. Mike Trout, number 27 with the Angels, 12 more years, $430 million. I am very excited. And one thing I want to say to people that are like, oh, the Angels are still going to be trash, they can't build a team around them. The only thing I have to say to that, man, is, you know, things just sometimes don't work out, but you can't say the Angels haven't tried to build a team around Mike Trout. Last year, they went and they got Shohei Ohtani, you know, the two-way player, the guy. They went out and they made the effort to get him. He wanted to come play here. They signed Justin Upton to a 5-year extension. They signed Justin Bour this offseason to try and give him more pop from the left side of the plate. Back in, like, what was it, 2014, 2015, during the trade deadline, they traded to get Zach Greinke at the deadline. In 2013, they signed Josh Hamilton. Yeah, the Hamilton deal didn't work out, but I mean, like, when you have an opportunity to sign a guy like Josh Hamilton, when you know how good he can be when he's at the top of his game, like, they're trying. They try to build around Trout. Sometimes the deals just don't work out. So hopefully that little curse they've got will go away here soon. But Mike Trout with the Angels for 12 years. Oh my God, it feels so good. Down in the comments, let me know what you feel about the Mike Trout contract. Do you think he should have waited and tested free agency? Are you happy that he signed with the Angels? Let me know your opinions down there. As an Angels fan, I am ecstatic. I cannot wait to see what the rest of his career looks like in that red. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, guys. Drop a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
But if you want to come and be part of a winning team and a winning culture, then, you know, we're going to need the best players to do that. You know, I think it's respecting Mike Trout in a certain way during the season and letting him play and do the things he needs to do to, of course, be Mike Trout. But if you don't think I'm not going to call Mike Trout in 2020 to have him come to Philly, you're crazy. So
Nice. Oh, boy.